What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gruzbee, and today I'll be discussing the first episode of Banished from the Hero's Party. I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. My gosh, what a name. This is the new fantasy anime series based on the light novels by Zappon and adapted by animation studios Wolf's Bane and Studio Flad. Not Vlad with a V, Flad with an F. I honestly don't know what other anime they've done, but we're just going to go with it. Word of warning, this video may contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen this episode yet, you may want to stop now, go check it out before you come back and finish this video. Also, while you're here, it would be great if you would take just a moment to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, consider subscribing. Remember that you can catch the early access for these videos by becoming a member of my Patreon. There will be a link in the description down below. This series takes place in a world where the forces of the Demon Lord are running rampant, and we have a main character named Gideon. Now, let me just point this out. This is not an isekai, okay? This is a straight-up fantasy series. And so, for those of you that are a little isekai'd out, you know, you've reached your isekai limit, then you may enjoy this. Though I will say it kind of has the feel and look of an isekai for not being an isekai. How many more times can I say isekai in this video? So our boy Gideon, being seen as a liability by an influential and douchebaggy member of his party, is asked to quietly leave. Now the party in question is the legendary Hero Party, with a capital H-E-R-O, and the said hero being none other than his little sister Rudy. Forced into exile, Gideon changes his name to Red and settles into some far-off, out-of-the-way town that never actually sees any sort of demon lord activity. It's there he is resolved to lay low as an adventurer, save up some money, open up an apothecary, and spend the rest of his days in peace and quiet. Unfortunately, things are never quite that simple, and Red has to make use of some of his previous knight skills to help out when a young boy falls ill. Thanks to this, he is able to get his shop just a little bit early, but in doing so, he manages to attract the attention of a legendary adventurer named Rit, who seems more than a little curious about him. I have to say that I was completely unaware that this anime even existed until almost halfway through. I mean, I think it just hit episode 5 or 6 at the time of this recording. I was blown away. I'm like, wait, what? How did this thing come to be? It very nearly slipped under my radar, and I was not sure what sort of show this was going to be at all when I first started watching it. I mean, was this going to be another edgelord, ecchi harem fest with overpowered characters running around with insane skills? I honestly didn't know. But what I got was something surprisingly different. There is a bit of a harshness to it at times. They don't really shy away from some of the bloody stuff, but there's nothing so far that just walks right into grimdark territory. And by and large, I think this is a nice, solid, almost slice-of-life fantasy anime. I really like the animation, I like the character designs, and I like the pacing. It was... honestly, I was just almost disappointed when the episode was over. I really could have watched a 2-hour-long episode and felt like just a few minutes had gone by. That's really how engrossing and engaging the episode was. I feel like there's way more to the character of Red than what we are given in this initial first episode, and I am curious to know how his quiet life is going to play out in a world where the armies of the Demon Lord abound. I mean, at some point, I feel like he's going to get his back pushed up against the wall, and he's going to have to come out swinging, and he's going to reveal all, yes, I really am this legendary knight that was part of the Hero's Party. And if that doesn't happen, I will be really surprised. Maybe pleasantly surprised, just depending on how things work out. So far, this was a great first episode. It was solid, and I would be doing fans of the fantasy genre a huge disservice if I didn't suggest that you put this on your watch list right away. I think my favorite part of the episode was when he's approached by the local adventurers to party up and be their guide, and he just flat out refuses. I mean, even with the opportunity of ranking up from D to a C rank, he just like, nah, brah, I'm good. Red may not seem like it, but he definitely has a charisma to him, and I think it comes across really well in the anime. I had a lot of questions about this episode, and most of them have to do with his sister Ruti, though I imagine that those are going to get answered as the series gets underway. But what did you think of this episode of Banished from the Heroes Party? Did you like it? Are you going to watch more? Do you have a favorite character yet? Might be a little too early for that. Let me know by heading down to the comment section and leaving me a big fat comment to read. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. If you want to help support the channel, then please consider becoming a member of the Patreon. You can get early access to all of these videos and more, and you can donate as little as $1. I'll get a coffee, and then I'll get right back to work making more videos. You can find a link to all of that in the description. Until next time, have an amazing day, keep being awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.